Family, this is SP News Nuggets. Today is September the 3rd, 2020. You guys, we're going to talk about the Maliyah Bass case. The father, the real father, the biological father has spoken up, and he is taking his daughter back to Dallas to have the funeral. They're going to have the funeral on Friday. You guys, I'm going to share that clip with you, and then we're going to talk about it. Stepfather had to say something, and also Tim from EquiSearch had something to say. Here we go. Nora's Closet has a new name and a new website, you guys. It's called Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. And this is the grand opening. And it's open to the public. And we're going to take a look at it before anybody else do. Nora has the Jimmy Choo collection. Handbags and shoes to match. Expensive but worth the price. Shoulder Guess handbag and Louis Vuitton. Guys, she's the queen of handbags. Don't be fooled. And sexy is still in. High heel sandals, flats and pumps. Michael Kors, Chanel, every name brand you can think of. Go over to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags and more and use your W4C and get your discount. Nora's link is down below.
What happened to a little girl named Maliyah Bass? The 2-year-old's body was found in a bayou nearly 20 miles from her home more than a week ago.
Tonight, Maliyah's father is telling us he wants justice for his daughter. Here's Grace White. Reminders of a little girl outside the Southwest Houston apartment she called home.
I really never got to be a dad until her life was, and be a really father figure to her.
The father of 2-year-old Maliyah Bass wants to know how she ended up dead in Brays Bayou.
I want the person who did it to come forward.
Octavius Bass lives in Dallas, where he brought his daughter's remains.
I wanted to bring her down here and try to have something, a nice funeral for her.
Back home in Houston, Maliyah's mother's boyfriend has been critical of the investigation.
Y'all supposed to have 4-5 dogs looking for my baby.
He and the mother say Maliyah was at their apartment complex's playground when the mother stepped inside for a few minutes. That's when they claim Maliyah disappeared.
I believe that they're probably close to knowing what happened.
Tim Miller with Texas EquiSearch says his volunteers were looking up and down the bayou for 2 pieces of key evidence, her toy bag and her clothes. They didn't find them, but they did spot a surveillance camera that showed investigators how high the water got from recent rain. And Miller says there's something else they're keeping an eye on.
There's an area that's being protected right now as we speak, in case we need to go to that area and look for some other evidence.
While this father waits for answers, he says he just wants one thing for his daughter.
I just want justice. I came down there and I walked to the apartment and I found the park. When I walked to the park, I stopped and I just looked and I was like, so that must be the apartment. When I walked to the apartment, I just looked at it. I stared at it for a minute and I put my head down and I shed a couple of tears. Then I walked and I told my family, it's over here. And I tried to be strong or whatever for it. I tried to be so strong, but I just couldn't. I couldn't be strong. I had just bust out in tears because it hurt so bad to see somebody harm my 2-year-old child.
Okay, family, let's talk about what's going on. This is Octavius. This is Maliyah Bass' biological father. And he lives in Dallas, as you guys heard. And he came down to Houston. And I guess he is kind of just overwhelmed with the news. And I hear that he took her body back to Dallas so that they can have the funeral in Dallas. He wants to give his baby girl a very nice burial service. They're going to hold the service on Friday. I don't know exactly what time. We're going to try to get that time for you guys. If anybody want to show up and show your respects or have any condolences for the family or send some flowers or whatever, I'm going to try to get that information for you guys. But anyway, as you've seen, the stepdad or the mama's boyfriend, as we call him, mama's boyfriend, because they're not married, but they were living together, so it could be common law married, being the stepfather, was, he still, they should have been having the dogs look for his baby. And a lot of people says he's a very bad actor. But I heard that they have changed the story. The mom and the stepdad had changed the story and said somebody went into the house and took the baby out of the house. Now, I don't know what's going on with this story. Even someone came and said that I know that we seen that they had the shoes in the drawer, but they had came out and said they bought her two pair of the same kind of shoes, so they had another pair. And I don't know if that's true. There's a whole bunch of allegations going on out there. We're going to try to find out if the story has changed, if they had two pair of shoes for the little girl. And not only that, I remember hearing John is the founder of Houston's Unsolved Homicides. When John was down there helping with the family cope and understand what was going on, he did a speech, and he did say in the speech that he wanted justice for whoever went into that house. That's what John said. Whoever went in that house and got that baby, he wanted justice. So I am in kind of believing that there is a second story out there, that she was not left at the park. She was in the house, and that's the story that they're going with. But we also just heard Tim from EquiSearch say that they are covering right now another hot spot where there can be more evidence. And when they find that evidence, I guess they're looking for the backpack or the toy pack and some clothing. Because in one report, they did say that the baby did not have any clothes on. I don't know. I did hear, and we did come up to an agreement that the mother said that the baby was found on an orange floaty. Now, even though that she said the baby was, they found her baby floating on an orange floaty, I'm assuming they had the baby on the orange floaty, and so she just spoke a little bit quicker than the news people did, and maybe that was why she said it. We don't know. We're still looking for those things. But also, there was another thing. What was it? Octavius have set up a GoFundMe, you guys. Yes, he has set up a GoFundMe, and I visited about 2 days ago. I'm gonna put it up, so if you guys want to go and donate so that he can help his daughter have a nice burial. He seems like he's the only one out of this whole situation that's even acting like he's got some sense. So I did visit over there. It was only about $40 in the account. I guess they're trying to ask for up to $5,000. You know that the people that prepares the GoFundMe accounts apps, so people can even ask for money, they get a certain percent. I think it's like 10%. So if he ended up getting $50, he just have to give $5 to them. If he gets $500, then he have to give them $50. But I guess he's needing some help trying to bury his daughter in a nice way. So if you guys want to do that, then that's fine too. But we're going to talk about this case Friday evening, live at 5, unless something else comes up, you guys. I'm out of here for this evening. You guys enjoy yourself. If we have any more information, we're going to share it with you guys. We're going to share it. But it's coming out just very small. The family, and I'm not talking about Octavius. I'm talking about the mother and the mother boyfriend. They have basically shut down. So that's what we're seeing. And so that's what it is right now.